What's your age?
I'm 18.
Let's say we're together, and I'm paying all the bills and taking care of you, but I cheated on you. Would you give me another shot, or would you leave?
I would give you another shot. Of course I would.
What?
If you're taking care of the things and, we can have a simple conversation to establish, the exclusivity of our relationship, then I understand. But if you have one slip up, then I can't really say nothing. You're taking care of everything. My duty is to suck, fuck, and shut the fuck up at the end of the
The bar is in hell! What did she just say? This is how we starting off? This one, it will never end. It's like women these days, they don't respect themselves. They want to make excuses for grown men. How many times do I gotta tell y'all this? How many times do I need to tell you guys this? Infidelity is not a mistake. Whether it's a man that's cheating or it's the woman that's cheating, infidelity is not a mistake. It is a choice. Because if you think about the steps to infidelity, you will understand how messed up it is. Like, at any point, you could have said, you know what? I have no business being in this woman's hotel room. I need to go back to my wife. I have no business being in this man's bed. We didn't sleep together yet, but I need to go. The steps to it. Are you kidding me? And now this is why you got men, especially red pill men, that keep saying all you need to do is take good care of your woman. You gotta be a man, be macho, provide for her, and she should be able to tolerate you cheating on her. If anything, men are not even supposed to be monogamous. Women are supposed to be like what she said, sleep with you, take care of the household, and shut the heck up. This is not real. There's no way. And she's 18. She's a baby.
the day.
Suck, fuck, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I realized that a man, after a long day of work and he wants to pay, he's paying for all the bills, he's, taking care of all the duties, fixing the plumbing, fixing all the stuff that a woman wouldn't do. I do want to give him his time to breathe afterwards. I need to pleasure him. I need to make sure he's fed and happy, and then I'll be able to kind of talk to him. But I want to really...
Okay. I agree with you, shorty. I agree with you. But not to the extent where we're sitting here saying, oh, if he cheats on me, it's fine because he's a man. What? Why are we sitting here acting like there are no men that can do this, provide, protect, and all that stuff and still be faithful? Like, why are we acting like it's a fantasy? Once again, she's 18.
Make sure that my man has everything he needs and to support our family and not be overly stressed out. I don't need to create problems with him crying over the phone because he liked another girl's Instagram photo. It makes no sense.
What? My man can go ahead and treat me like a doormat. As long as he's paying the bills. And then we're also acting like women can't work. Women cannot make their own money. There's no way she's serious. You see how her face is red? I don't think she's serious. Either she's looking for a viral moment or she got paid to say this, because there's no way. There's no way.
But you're 18 now. How did you develop this mentality so young?
Right.
My parents are older. My parents are in their 60s, so I definitely got raised from older values, and definitely the traditional values as well. But I've always grown up pretty Republican, pretty conservative, so I guess that's where the values come in.
If you grew up pretty conservative, then that means that you would understand the value of being faithful to your spouse and also taking care of the household on both ends. The men take care of the household by providing, protecting, and working, doing the manly stuff. Women can work too. Women can do all these things too. But you know what I mean? We're talking about the traditional way. Then you have women that cook, they clean, they take care of the household by being nurturers, taking care of the children. That's the conservative way. Infidelity has nothing to do with this. The reason why back then, like I said before, the reason why back then infidelity was tolerable, it was because women couldn't work. Women couldn't buy property. Women couldn't have their own thing going on. All they were raised to do was was take care of the kids, sleep with their husbands, cook for their husbands, clean the house, take the money, and that's it. Nothing more to it. But now women can work. Women can provide for themselves. You cheat on me, I'm able to go work and get my own apartment. And we can share custody. Why are we acting like that doesn't exist? This is not real.
Question for you, man.
Yeah.
What do you think the problem is with modern dating right now?
People want to have sex too much. You should only stick with one woman. Marry her.
Thank
So
you.
so you're monogamous?
Yeah, I mean, dude, you should only date one woman. You should make love with that woman. You should have a family with that woman. Absolutely.
What has led you to think this way?
Cause, man, dude, like, bro, having sex all the time, dude, it just doesn't work, dude. It's just a short-term deal. No one wants to be a part of a family or have a dad or a mom that slept around with a bunch of people. It's
I told you. Finally, somebody with sense on this show.
just not cool.
But I thought men were hardwired to procreate with as many women as possible.
Demonic.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude, it's cool. You know, you can play the game when you're younger, but dude, when you're like 30, 40, 50 years old, if you want to raise a family, bro, like, you're already too late. You know, like, if you want to actually grow a real family, have a real kids, have a great life, and have a great family, it's important that you stick with that one person, take care of them, and raise that family. You know, like, when I have kids, when I get my wife, and we have a beautiful family, I want to be known as the dad that really changed everything for them.
Okay, the only thing I don't agree with him on is him saying, oh, if you are in your 20s or whatever and you want to sleep with a bunch of people, like, good for you. I mean, that's you being young. That's where we don't agree. Because I feel like you don't need to wait until you're used up to be like, oh yeah, I need to take care of my family. Oh yeah, I want to be married one day. That's for men and women. Hookup culture is demonic. Regardless, you could start at 15. It's still demonic.
And set the example for the family, because my kids are going to act the way that I am.
But you're in Miami now. What makes you think that you'll find a woman who'll want to settle down early? Because
They
you're
exist.
old?
I'm 26. Yeah. So the great question, by the way. So what I believe in is that if the way that you are in your life determines the woman that you're gonna get. So if you're around fucking around doing all a bunch of bullshit, that's the exact person you're gonna meet.
Amen. Amen. Yes. There are factors that go with this. Okay? When I tell women, dress how you want to be addressed, you know for a fact that you're not a hoe. You don't sleep around with men like handshakes. You don't indulge in hookup culture. But when you dress extremely revealing and you're moving like you are a hoe, guess what type of men you are going to attract? You're going to attract all types of men regardless. But if you really want to attract men that respect themselves and respect women, and they are willing to have even more respect for women that are modest, they cover themselves up, etc. And on top of that, you are the type of woman that really conserved yourself, you saved yourself for your husband, you will be more likely to encounter those type of men. Those respectable men. That's a fact. But I don't know why some women don't want to understand that. They're pretending like they don't know this. You know this. I'm always on the type of timing where it's like, okay, you know better. You want to act like you don't know better, but I know you know better. There are factors that get into this. Yes. Just like what Papa is saying. I don't know his name, so Papa 26. He's saying exactly how I feel. If you want to waste your time sleeping with people, you're clubbing all the time, you're not serious with your life, guess what type of people you're going to attract? You're going to attract people that are also not serious. Simple.
If you're waking up early, staying disciplined, doing fitness, keeping your shit together, not fucking a bunch of chicks, you're gonna get a girl that does the exact same thing that you do. You're gonna attract who you are.
Thank you! You are what you attract. I never said that you were a hoe. But if you move like you're a hoe, if you dress like you are a hoe, guess what type of man you are going to attract? I keep telling y'all, another thing too, like I said last time, when I used to dress in more revealing clothing. I was attracting men that only wanted to smash. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna get those men regardless. But I'm saying when it comes to the frequency, now that I cover myself more, you know what I mean? I cover myself more. I'm more conservative. You know what I mean? Men that only want to smash don't want to talk to me. They're intimidated by me because they know for a fact that I am a respectable woman. They know that I don't mess around. They know that I am on the path towards marriage. They know that I'm a serious woman. Because let's be so for real. If you are a hoe, you're not serious. Don't act like you don't know what I'm saying. You can get mad at me all you want. You can insult me. I heard everything. Cool. I hope you feel better after doing that, because it's like you're punching something. They're trying to get all your stress out. Go for it. I don't care. I won't acknowledge you. But you know what? You know that what I'm saying is making sense. So get out of that darkness. Hookup culture is demonic. You are what you attract. This is the same thing as dress how you want to be addressed. It is a fact. It is a social fact.
How old are you?
I will be 24 in 3 weeks.
I'm 24.
How long you been together?
About a year and a half.
Yeah, you're in some change.
How do you feel about the way your woman is dressed tonight on a night out?
Oh, she looks amazing. She looks really good.
And do you feel like what you're wearing is appropriate when you're in a relationship with a man?
Yeah.
Now, why don't you have a problem at all with it?
Well, to be honest with you, she asked my opinion before she bought it, and I was like, yeah, that's amazing. And then she wore it for me before we came here, and I was like, yeah, I really like that dress.
In my opinion, that's it. I ask my man if I can wear this, and he says yes, we're good to go. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It's not even overtly revealing. I've seen some. This is Miami. You know what I mean? You know how women over there dress. This is nothing compared to how other women dress. If her man said yes, I don't see an issue. That's their relationship.
So, what made you go, let me ask my man if this is okay, as opposed to I'm just gonna wear this and go out?
Because I have respect.
Is this something that you could see yourself wearing on a girls' night without him being here?
Probably not.
Thank you.
Why not?
Because it's like, it could get like guys' attention and whatever. And like, as long as I have him on my arm, that's all that matters.
No, I fear that I understand. And I fear that she cooked. As long as I am with my man, and my man is okay with what I'm wearing, and what I'm wearing is more revealing, we're good. Because these other men that are going to be lusting over me, they are going to see that I am with my man. Right? So they're less likely to be like, oh, you sit. No, because I'm with my man. It makes sense, right? But when I'm by myself, I know that I'm going to give off a message. She understands that what you wear gives a message before you say something. So if I go out and it's girls' night and I'm wearing overtly revealing clothing, this is not too much in my opinion, but I'm wearing revealing clothing, I'm going to be inviting lustful men to talk to me, and they're going to be under the pretense that I am single, because I'm giving this message that I'm out there, I'm lit, and I want to be sexy. Not only I want to be sexy, but I want to be sexy and smash. Like, you know what I mean? That's the message I'm going to be giving if I am with a bunch of girls that are also wearing revealing clothing. And then there are going to be men out here that are going to assume that I indulge in hoe behavior. It makes sense. But when I'm with my man, it's a whole nother message. Like, I'm wearing this, but here's my man. But when I'm with my girls, I'm giving off a whole nother message. I'm telling these men, come talk to me and come ask me to smash with you, and I'll say yes. And I'm also giving the message of, I must be single. It makes sense. Thank you very much. Very, very nice.
So ultimately, you feel like your man should have a say in how you dress when you leave the house?
Yes, I do.
I think a little bit. Like, I definitely listen to his opinion. Yeah.
How do you feel on the matter?
As far as like what she's wearing, yeah.
You have a say, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a line in the same man versus women. There's a level of respect. She has to ask me before she can wear something. Obviously, she has her freedom to do it, but out of respect in the relationship, she should be asking me if this is okay, and I should give my 2 cents to that. And
You see how they respect each other? He acknowledges that this is her body, but she's also acknowledging that his opinion matters because that's her man, that's her leader, that's who she should be, that's who she's supposed to be submitting herself to. This is what happens when you are not fried in the brain and you actually go out, you touch grass, and you talk to people. You don't indulge into this men versus women war, and you make sense.